finale concert, This is Broadway. Please welcome to the stage, President of the Broadway League, Charlotte St. Martin.
Hello, Times Square. Does it do our heart good to see everybody out here on this glorious day in New York, in Times Square, with all you fabulous Broadway fans? It's been such a great weekend. We have touched the hearts of so many with everything terrific going on, because many of the most talented and creative artists in the world have worked right here on Broadway and have been with us and will be with us in a moment. And I hope that those of you who've been with us before today have had as much fun as we have. And I want to tell you, we're just starting today. On behalf of the Broadway League, which is the National Trade Association representing Broadway in New York and around the world, I'd like to thank our partners at Playbill, yay, and at the Times Square Alliance, without whom this would not be possible. And thank you all for joining us to celebrate the return of Broadway in New York. And a big thank you to Prudential for making this event possible. Thank you. As well as our friends at Lexus, Netflix, Audible, and especially at our friends at United Airlines, who've been a partner of the Broadway League for over 25 years. And a friend to our community. We can't do it without them either. Broadway is returning, but it won't look or feel the same. We have taken a series of very specific actions that are steps toward creating a broader inclusion and racial equity, both within our industry and our organization. So we do thank you for coming out today to help celebrate Broadway's return and to usher in a new era for the world's oldest art form. You know that theater's been going on for 4,000 years, and we're enjoying it right here. Broadway wouldn't be Broadway without you, our fans. And you have been waiting 18 months with us for our shows to reopen, and now the moment has finally arrived. Yay! 10 shows are already performing right now, and in the next 3 months, we will have 38 total shows performing on Broadway. Broadway is back. And before I get off of this stage, I'm going to give a big shout out to the executive producer of today's show, Rick Miramontes, and I'm sure you'll see him running around, and the staff of the Broadway League, including directors Ellen Greenwald, Neil Freeman, and the rest of the dedicated people. They have worked to ensure that these 3 days have been flawless. So it is now my pleasure to welcome the chairman of the Broadway League, who is also the president of the John Gore organization, Lauren Reed.
Hello. What a wonderful day this is, and what a wonderful festival and weekend this has been. After a year and a half without Broadway, it is so exciting to welcome audiences back to see live shows. It's incredibly exciting to see so many performers making their long-awaited return to the stage, and so many behind-the-scenes artists working their magic once again. And I speak not just about the shows here in New York City, but also about the theaters in about 200 cities across North America that are also reopening with traveling Broadway shows. Really, there's nothing quite like celebrating Broadway right here in the heart of it all in Times Square. A big thank you to our mayor's office for helping make this extraordinary 3-day festival possible. Broadway feeds our souls, but it also accounts for 97,000 jobs, which means 97,000 artists, unions, musicians, creatives are back to work. We are thrilled to be doing what we love again. And let's not forget, Broadway's impact extends well beyond the stages. It includes those who work in restaurants, shops, hotels, and other local businesses. Yes. So on behalf of all of us, all of the members of the Broadway League here in New York and across the country, I thank you for coming out to celebrate the joy and the excitement that is our art form, and for being part of the triumphant return of Broadway. Welcome home, Broadway. And now it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce you to a person who is responsible for making so much of this happen, a great partner, the president of the Times Square Alliance, Tom Parrish.
Thank you very much, Lauren. Good morning and welcome to Times Square. I'm honored to stand here representing the men and women of the Times Square Alliance who work tirelessly to improve and promote Times Square and keep it clean, safe, and desirable for all. We are always here for you. We have a great show for you today, and whether you've been with us for the last few days or just joining us this morning, we hope you enjoy your Times Square experience and that you come back to see our great Broadway shows, eat at our restaurants, shop in our stores, and stay in our hotels. But today, after the show, please take advantage and show some love and support for the restaurants in Times Square by going to one of the Curtain Up special restaurants you'll find in your program. Broadway is what makes Times Square and New York special and unique. It is both a driver of our economy and of our humanity. It challenges people to think differently. It reminds us that we're not alone, that we evolve, and that each experience is unique and should be cherished. Our dark theaters were symbolic of the pause in the pandemic, and the curtain up in theaters is symbolic of our resolve and recovery. We've said that the city will not recover until Times Square is back, and Times Square won't recover till Broadway's back. Well, Broadway's back. And now for some thank yous. Thanks to Lauren Reed and Charlotte St. Martin at the Broadway League, and Phil and Alex Bursch at Playbill for being such great partners and helping produce this event. Thanks to the amazing staff at the Broadway League, Playbill, and the Alliance, who really did all the heavy lifting. Thanks to our title sponsor, Prudential, who's been on the sign to Times Square for 30 years and is a part of the fabric of Times Square. And to all of our other sponsors for making this dream a reality. Thanks to the New York City Police Department for all they've done to keep Times Square safe today and every day. Thanks to the Mayor's Office of Special Events for working with this event. Thanks to the actors, musicians, and performance, stagehands, and everyone else behind the scenes who makes today and every Broadway show a reality. And thanks to you, our audience, for being here today and experiencing the magic of Broadway. It's now my pleasure to introduce Alex Bursch, the Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Playbill.
Sorry, Tom. Oh boy. Hello, Times Square. Broadway is back. That is the best new mantra that we all are singing. My name is Alex Bursch. I'm proud to be the third generation of my family to work and lead at Playbill. Following my father, Phil, our chairman and CEO, and my grandfather, Arthur, our former chairman who passed away this April. Granddad, thank you so much for this gorgeous day. I know he would be so proud to see us handing out playbills to all of you here in what will soon be our 138th year of business here in New York. It is not hyperbole to say that we have literally made billions of playbills in our history, and we can't wait to make billions more. Thank you all so much for joining us here on this momentous day. We at Playbill are so honored to be with you and our outstanding producing partners who you just heard from, the Broadway League and the Times Square Alliance. Charlotte, I am so proud of what we have achieved together, and it brings me and my team so much joy to have accomplished such a historic event together with your and Tom's fantastic teams. There's truly nothing better than being among friends in a community of people who care, and this is how we feel every day. I want to thank our event production partner, Ideco, who has built what you have seen today, what you see before you, and all of the union work that made today sound and look gorgeous. I want to thank our general management personnel who have run these wonderful weekend concerts and programming. Showtown Theatricals for Friday and Saturday, thank you Sam Dallas. And for today's concert, Foresight Theatrical, thank you Nzinga Williams. This is going to be one hell of a show, people. Thank you to Michael Moritz and your film crew for capturing this landmark weekend and allowing us to live stream it on playbill.com. If any of you have missed the Jimmy Awards concert on Friday night or the Viva Broadway concert from last night, please go to playbill.com/curtain up. You can watch them later. I suggest you do. They're amazing. And of course, thank you to my team at Playbill, a true dream team. You make my father and I so proud every day, especially on a weekend like this. It has also been a true pleasure to have Prudential Financial as our title sponsor, without whom this weekend would literally not have been possible. Please give them a hand. So I'm a big fan of Did You Knows? So did you know that the rock in the famous Prudential logo is actually the Rock of Gibraltar? Many of you out there may have known that, but it's a great piece of trivia anyway. So why is that important? Why the Rock of Gibraltar? Because the rock represents stability, which we can all use a bit more of these days. I'm thrilled to say that Prudential has also been a true rock of support for the arts community, providing wellness tools and resources for arts professionals to help them manage daily expenses and plan for the future. And as we've seen, the future really can bring anything. It has been so wonderful to have you as our title sponsor, Prudential, and it has been so much fun to work with your creative, Broadway-loving team. I'm not kidding, you have a lot of Broadway fans in that company of yours. I mean, who else could have come up with a fake Broadway marquee that you can light up with your phone with a QR code? Seriously, it's called the Light the Way marquee right over there. It is unbelievable. Please check it out after this. It's so cool. That creativity, that passion was evident throughout this whole process, leading to what we see before us today. Prudential's unwavering support of Broadway's return and its progression back to full health. We are proud to have with us today Prudential's Chief Marketing Officer, who will say a few words to commemorate this historic day and performance that we are about to witness. I'm pleased to introduce Susan Summersill Johnson.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you to your father and your grandfather. It's beautiful. I am so happy to be here, and I am absolutely thrilled to see the lights back on in Times Square and Broadway. Absolutely thrilled. Those of you who are streaming live today, it's really difficult to explain the energy that we're feeling on the ground here. Just walking these streets again, it gave me chills. I don't know about you, it gave me chills. And I know we're all doing our best, right? We're trying to keep our distance. We're wearing our masks, doing the best we can, everything else going on. But this is the heartbeat of the city, and we missed it so much. Missed it so much. So, Prudential is honored to partner with Alex and Playbill and the Broadway League and the Times Square Alliance to help create this incredible show and to help with the comeback. Our rock, the rock that Alex talked about, our iconic symbol, the Prudential Rock, it has always stood for strength and resilience. And today, we are in awe of the strength and resilience of this community. So, it's another reason that we're donating to the Black Theater Coalition. To the Black Theater Coalition, thank you. And to the Actors Fund. Incredible organization so people can get back on their feet and keep doing what they do best, which is making the magic for all of us. Thank you to every single Prudential person who helped with this, every single Prudential person that went above and beyond. Thank you for bringing this for all of us. Everybody here today at Prudential, we are so honored to be here. So thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, enough of us talking heads. Let's let our chair, Lauren Reed, introduce the host, and then we'll be on with the show. Lauren?
All right. Jelani Aladdin made his Broadway debut. Yes! When he created the role of Kristoff in the musical Frozen. He also created the title role of another musical, Disney musical, Broadway-bound Hercules. He is a native of Brownsville, Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house? Yeah. Jelani has most recently appeared in The Walking Dead, World Beyond. He is also an activist, a passionate voice for bringing increased equity to the Broadway community. He reminds us all that it's vital not just to talk the talk about regional equity and broader inclusion, but also to do the real hard work required to create real and lasting change. I thank him for that, and I invite you to give him a big, loud Broadway welcome. Please welcome Jelani Aladdin.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've received entrance applause. It's very nice. Thank you, everybody. So when I say Broadways, you say back. Broadway? Back. Broadway? Back. All right. I half believe that. Let's try it one more time. When I say Broadways, you say back. Broadway? Back. Broadway? Back. That's right. Welcome back to Broadway, everybody. Could we have asked for a better day, a better morning? It's so beautiful out. And I hope you're all lit and excited as I am, because I'm like full nerd mode activated right now. I'm like, oh my God, Hunter Parrish is back there. You changed my life when I was 16. He's like, dude, please leave me alone. Thank you. So, because, you know, I love social media, I'm gonna ask a huge favor. All right, we're all gonna get into a video, and I want you to say Broadway on 3. Ready for that? And when I say 3, I mean after 3. All right, let's see if we can get everybody in here. You got it? Broadway on 3. 1, 2, 3. Broadway! Yeah! All right, I'll tag all of you in it later. So, look at that smile she's got. She is smiling so big. I'm with you, sis. That's my spirit right now. This moment has been a long time coming, and I don't think there's any aspect of city life that I've missed more than the ritual of going to a Broadway show. How many of you have seen a Broadway show? How many of you have not seen a Broadway show? Oh, you get a Broadway ticket, and you get a Broadway ticket, and you get a... They're like, no, dude, you're not Oprah. You can't do that. Please stop. So, New York, Broadway specifically, is the epicenter of this city. When you walk these streets down from 40th Street all the way up to Lincoln Center, Broadway is what keeps us going. It's the heartbeat of these streets. And I'm sorry to say, but New York couldn't come back until we came back. And for all those who doubted us, who counted us out, who said we were over, we are back. And we're not just back, we're back better than ever. Because this begins the start of a new era of Broadway. A new era where we are all seen, respected, reflected, and celebrated. No matter our race, no matter our identity, no matter our sexuality, our stories will be told and shared. And to help us celebrate, we have an incredible lineup of performers for you today. So I want you to get comfortable next to your partner and get ready and be the proud Broadway fans that you are. And now, to help me, I know 5 guys who ain't too proud and who will soon once again be setting the Imperial Theater ablaze in the Tony-winning hit, Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations. Please welcome James Harkness, Matt Manuel, Jelani Remy, Marcus Paul James, and Darius Jordan Lee.
But I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, you know. Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to leave me, baby. Now don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. Now I heard a crime and half a man. Sense of pride, but if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping. You by my side, ain't too proud to beg. Sweet darling, please don't leave me, don't you go. Ain't too proud to leave me, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl. You go. Now I got a love so deep in the pit of my heart.
Now, from Disney's landmark musical, currently playing at the Minskoff Theater and about to celebrate 24 years on Broadway. Please welcome the Lion Kings, Fred Berman and Michael Hall, joined by the company's new Simba, making his Broadway debut, Brandon McCall. The trio are accompanied by John Benthel and Grant Braddock.
What's up, Broadway? Listen, there's no way that we can follow what those four guys just did. But you know what? No worries. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata? Yeah, it's our motto. What's the motto?
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
Hakuna Matata. These two words will solve all your problems.
That's right. Take Pumbaa here. Why? When he was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog.
Very nice.
Thanks.
He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal.
I'm a sensitive soul, though I've seen thick skin. And it hurt that my friends never stood downwind. I know the shame.
He was a shame.
Changing my name.
Once in a day.
And I come down a heartache. Time that I...
Pumbaa, not in front of the kids.
Oh, sorry.
Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Hakuna Matata.
Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries
For the
days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata.
I say Hakuna.
I say Matata. Ta-ta.
Returning to Broadway and joining the cast of To Kill a Mockingbird, the most successful play in Broadway history, please welcome Hunter Parrish.
Doesn't that make you just want to sing the whole album? Can you feel the love? Come on, everybody, right? Oh man, I can't wait to go back to see Lion King and Phantom. I am so happy to be here and celebrate Broadway's lights turning back on. Finally, how about you guys? When I was 6 years old, I came out here with my mom and we'd wait in the long lines at the TKTS booth. It looked quite different then. There wasn't this giant grandstand that you guys have now. And I looked at this stage and I went and saw Cats. And I thought to myself, I want to be up there one day, I want to do that. And maybe one day I'll get the chance to go up and be on stage and be a part of this amazing community of performers and artists. And 13 years ago, I made my Broadway debut and am so proud to call this community home. It is why it has been so difficult over these last 18 months, as we all know, to feel that deep hole in our hearts left by the emptiness of all these Broadway houses. And the personal repercussions for our friends and our colleagues here who have not been able to work. So it is with great joy that I get to be here for Broadway's reopening and be a part of, as mentioned,
Broadway's most successful play, To Kill a Mockingbird. We've been rehearsing. Hey, what do you think this is? Times Square? He doesn't care. We've been rehearsing and enjoying rehearsing together, getting to know each other, rebuilding the play. It's as mentioned before, it's a new time. It's a new time. We're not going back. We're doing things a little differently. We're moving forward. And we've been rehearsing and rebuilding the play and getting to know our characters. And there is a collective understanding amongst us that there is one character missing, and it is you. We are so excited to be inviting audiences back October 5th into the Schubert Theater. And I stand with my entire cast, Jeff Daniels and Celia Keenan Bolger, when I say that day cannot come soon enough. So we will see you there, right? And in the meantime, I have the privilege and the honor of introducing our friends just a couple theaters down the street at MTC, Samuel J. Friedman. I'm going to bring out Lackawanna Blues. Please welcome writer, director, and star Ruben Santiago Hudson, accompanied by Junior Matt and Ayadele Makaru.
How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day in Times Square, New York City. Broadway is back. It's good to see you guys. We want to give y'all a little blues to get your morning going. Junior Mac will start us off.
Here to perform from the Tony-winning Best Musical Hadestown, please welcome Joelle Blackman, Jesse Shelton, and Marianne Torres. Hadestown.
Everybody, am I right? All right? We're gonna get it together, and these people, they're gonna be fabulous. So also, I wanna remind you, if you take any photos or videos today and you post them, please use the hashtag, #ThisIsBroadway. You got that? Hashtag #ThisIsBroadway. Yeah? We're good. Everybody, Hadestown!
It's the longest-running revival in Broadway history, currently playing at the Ambassador Theater and celebrating 25 years on Broadway. Please welcome Anna Villafanier and the cast of Chicago.
How are we doing, New York? No, how are we doing, New York?
Broadway is back, baby, and I could tell you how I feel about it, or we could show you. So, Rob, Give me my voice.
The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxy. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be Roxy.
She's gonna be a celebrity.
That means somebody everyone knows.
They're gonna recognize her eyes, her hair, her teeth.
My boobs, my nose. From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be safe.
Roxy.
Who says that murder's not enough?
In case she doesn't take.
She started with a bang. Foxy, heart.
They're gonna wait outside in line to get to see Roxy.
Think of those autographs outside the Latia, Roxy. And I'll appear in a lavalier that goes all the way down to my waist.
Healing, everything, everywhere,
But always in the best of taste.
she's giving up her humdrum life.
I'm gonna be
Roxy. She stand and a song.
It's always over all shit I know. See her getting that feel the love. Foxy, Roxy, heart.
From the smash hit musical, now in its 18th year at Broadway's Gershwin Theater, please welcome Wicked's Brittany Johnson.
It's good to see me, isn't it? Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know I'm exactly what they need. And even in your case, oh, it's the toughest case I need to face. Don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise. You talk to boys, little ways to flirt and glance. Oh, I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. The latest personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palimpsest, you're an advisor. There's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and you're with an assist from me to be So not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed, so it's very shrewd to be very, very popular. La, 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 you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
Brittany Johnson, everybody. Wasn't she fantastic? Wicked. How many of you have seen Wicked? Okay. How many of you are going to go see it again before it's closed? That's exactly right. It's an amazing musical. It tells the story of two fantastic women trying to find their way to the truth of their identities. And I recommend that you all go see it. You can probably get tickets at the TKTS booth right back there. Now, something amazing has happened on Broadway since it's opened. So it has been open. There have been shows playing, and one of those shows is Passover on Broadway. One of the 7 Broadway shows written by Black playwrights this season. How incredible. And this is just the start, y'all. We got a lot more to do. So, Antoinette Nwanda, who's the writer of Passover, unfortunately could not be here, but she was going to talk about her amazing play. So I'm going to read. Oh! Oh! Keep it tight. Oh, okay, okay.
Good afternoon. On May 25th, 2020, an 18-year-old girl named Miss Darnella Frazier witnessed, filmed, and then posted the horrific murder of Mr. George Perry Floyd Jr. The civil unrest that followed should prove to us all that when we are allowed to see evil from the point of view of a Black woman, rather than the body cam of the state, the entire world cannot help but march in protest. And now, some 16 months after that horrific event, I stand before you as a Black woman playwright. Ready to offer those of you who witnessed that terrible event and who grieve not only that evil, but so much loss that we have all suffered. I stand here ready to offer you a vision of hope. My play Passover is about the idea of forgiveness. It is about the idea of the promised land come to us now. We do not want that good life later in the afterworld taught to us by our religion. We want that good life now. Please forgive me, I didn't get my card. So I'm telling you what I want to tell you, but now I have to introduce our country. Please forgive me. somebody give me a card for this? Can anybody give me a card? No one gave me cards. I apologize. No disrespect to the next performers. Oh wow, thank you. I like that. And now, the girl from North Country.
We are Girl from North Country. So she didn't have our cards. Starting down there.
I'm Colin Bates.
Making his Broadway debut.
Making my Broadway debut as Gene.
Hi, my name is Ben Main.
Hi, I'm Kiara Trenelange.
Luba Mason.
Chris Brawl.
Jeanette Byerdell.
Chelsea Lee Williams.
Tom Nellis. John Schiappa.
So sweat, rain won't there, gates won't close, the rain that throws. Get your mind off of winter time, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my ride's gonna come. Oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Hill, no matter how steep, when we get up to it, ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my ride's gonna come, whoa, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair, ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my ride's gonna come, whoa. We gonna fly down in the easy chair. Lord, casting your breath while the eyes of the idol with the iron head are blowing. Distant ships sailing into the mist. You were born with a snake in both of your face while the hurricane is blowing. Freedom just around the corner for you. With the truth so far off, what good will it do? Joker man dance to the nightingale tune. Bird fly,
the Tony Award-winning star of Company, Katrina, Lenk.
Hello. Wow. When George Firth and Stephen Sondheim wrote the musical Company in 1970, they captured something unique and quintessentially New York about isolation and connection in this big city. And now, more than 50 years later, these themes feel more resonant than ever. I mean, you could even say the character I get to play, the perpetually single Bobby, was socially distancing way ahead of the game. Speaking of, we were in previews in March of 2020 when the world shut down, and we have been counting the days until we get to share our company with live audiences again. And that day, so you have it in your calendars, is November 15th. Previews, mind you, start November 15th. Until then, in between a lot of glorious rehearsal, we will be gleefully seeing as many other shows as possible. I didn't think I could appreciate live theater any more than I already did. But after so long without it, its absence has made my heart grow even fonder and even more grateful. And now I am delighted to introduce my castmates and friends in company, Claiborne Elder, Bobby Conti, and Manu Narayan.
Crazy, you can drive a person mad. Ba-da-da. First you make a person feel all hazy, so a person could be had. Ba-da-da. Then you leave a person dangling sadly outside your door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. I could understand the person if she said to go away. Ba-da-da. I could understand the person if she happened to be gay. You think? I know. But worse than that, a person that titillates a person and then leaves him flat is crazy. She's a troubled person. She's a truly crazy person herself. Feminist is very confusing. I think she's killed by when a person's personality is personable, she shouldn't ought to sit on her butt. It's harder than a matador coercing a bull than trying to get you out of your rut. Single and attentive and attractive, a chick is everything a person could wish. But turning off a person is the act of a chick who likes to pull the hooks out of fish. Knock, knock, is anybody there? Knock, knock, it really isn't fair. Not fair, not fair. Knock, knock, I'm working on my run. Knock, knock, a zombie's in my Bobby, you can drive a person frantic. You can blow a person's cool, like you get a person all romantic. While you make them feel a fool. But when a person says you just don't get her, that's when you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I could understand a person if she wasn't good in bed. She's good. Oh shit, I could understand a person if she actually was dead. Ba-da-da-da, exclusive you, elusive you. Will any person ever get the juice of you? You're crazy, you're a troubled person. You're a truly, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person. You're sad. Hobby is my hobby and I'm giving it up.
And Janine Tesori's musical, Caroline or Change, starting performances on October 8th. Please welcome Harper Miles, Naya, and Nasia Thomas.
Ocean.
Sunday morning, Rocca.
Good morning. Usually on Sunday mornings I'm on the TV, but on this glorious morning I am here to help welcome Broadway back. I've been stretching a lot during the pandemic. On CBS Sunday morning, we love telling stories about Broadway. And I can tell you our audience from all over this country can't get enough of those stories and has definitely been feeling the absence. So we're really excited for this next season. I made my Broadway debut in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. And I am going to be back on stage this fall in the brand new comedy Fairy Cakes. I'm excited about that. I hope you'll come see it. But now, I am going to bring out not just one, not just two, not even three, but a total of 4 Evans from the Broadway and touring productions of the Tony Award-winning Best Musical Dear Evan Hansen, which is set to reopen on December 11th at the Music Box Theater. Here to perform a very special version of For Forever, please welcome Stephen Christopher Anthony, Zachary Noah Pizer, Nathan Levy, and Sam Perimack.
End of May or early June, this picture-perfect afternoon we share. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at a la mode, and then we're there. An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Bike the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. Let go, pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. This way. All we see is lies for forever. 'Cause the sun shines bright for forever. Life will be alright for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. And there he goes, racing toward the tallest tree. From far across the yellow field, I hear him calling, follow me. There we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high. One foot after another, another branch, then two, another, higher, 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 I climb till the entire sky. on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around and I see him come to get me. He's come to get me. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I for forever. This way, this way. Two friends, true friends, on a perfect
Set to return to the Gerald Schoenfeld Theater on September 21st. Please welcome Rachel Tucker and the ladies of the beloved musical, Come From Away.
Who wants to be in our selfie? Let's go, let me hear ya! How you doing? Good to see so many of you here today. We open on Tuesday. Come and see us. Give it up for Rachel Tucker. Come on now, girl.
I grew up at the airport, took lessons, learned to fly planes. So I applied as a flight engineer. But the World War II pilots, they all complain. They said girls should be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends back then. And they said, are you better than us, do you think? I kept getting hired and the World War II crew, they retired. And the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. They can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one saying, stay grounded, looking down, passing the
the Tony Award-winning Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Grady Dalton Richards and James Romney.
We are so thrilled to be here today to celebrate the reopening of Broadway!
Our show, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, is finally coming back home, just around the corner on 43rd Street in the Lyric Theater. And I think that we can all agree, after this past year and a half, it is time to believe in magic again!
Our brilliant creative team has conjured a new experience for our return, so you can see all the adventure, all the spectacle, all the wonder now in one performance, live on stage 8 times a week. It's more magic per minute than anything you can see on stage.
He timed it.
I did, yeah.
Of course, the real magic of live theater is not an illusion. It's what happens when you sit side by side with complete strangers.
Vaccinated strangers.
Yes, completely vaccinated strangers. And put aside our differences and enjoy an experience all together.
Yeah.
It's about community. It is about empathy. It's about catharsis. It's about joy. And now it's available again 8 times a week right here on Broadway.
And speaking of magic, here to perform a classic from Aladdin, Michael Maliakal, who is making his Broadway debut, and Shobha Narayan.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shobha,
My name is Michael Maliakal.
and we are so delighted to be here today. We are so excited that Broadway is back, and we are here representing the Broadway company of Aladdin.
We're in our final week of rehearsals. We just went into the theater yesterday, starting tech. We got to ride the magic carpet for the first time, which was incredible. It's really, truly pure magic, and I hope you all will join us. We've got just over a week of rehearsals, and we'll be opening September 28th, this coming Tuesday at the New Amsterdam Theater. Hope you'll check us out. Thanks.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart aside? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. And now I'm in a whole new world.
Now I'm in a whole new world.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
100,000 things to see. I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't come back to where I
A whole new world with new horizons to see. I'll chase them everywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world. It's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
Feeling
For you
Please welcome back your host, Jelani Aladdin.
No relation to that one, okay? Guys, you know when I was a kid, they would like tease me all the time, like, where's your magic carpet? Isn't Genie your best friend? You got a magic lamp? Yeah, let me pull it out of my backpack. No, like, come on. So, they also call me Dumbo because I had really big ears when I was a kid. That's a whole other story. But the last laugh is on them because I got to make my Broadway debut in another Disney musical, Frozen, and I got to change the identity of that role forever. So take that, PF295 boys! You guys, how you feeling? You good? I mean, I'm standing back there and my heart is literally melting because it's like, listening to a cast recording is fun and all, but experiencing live singers who are singing down in the middle of Times Square with sirens going by, it's magical. It's absolutely magical. And all of you here, it's a great energy. So you're like, all right, just stop talking. Can we get back to more singing? Yes, you can get back to more singing and I will stop talking. Next up, from the hit musical Waitress, now playing at the Barrymore Theater, please welcome Charity and Jill Dawson!
Oh my goodness, look at, see now I saw you from up there, but this view here, it's beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for coming out and supporting Broadway today. All right, go ahead. So you rocks at me in the little glass house and then take off running. You know better than me. We've both made mistakes, haven't we? I won't undo what I'm doing to sit in judgment of what makes us human. I don't claim to be proud, but my head won't be hung in shame. I didn't plan it, but the light turned red in my red, and I'm still standing. It's not what I wanted, but now that it's right here, I understand it's a story written by my own hands. It's a life by ingratitude heals. I didn't plan it, but it's finally something to feel. Ain't no saints here, baby. We're all just looking for a little less crazy. And sometimes it's a hard left turn down a road you never thought you'd see. I didn't plan it. Taking back what's been taken for granted, and I can't stand it. I'm sick of the way I've been waiting to break free. I needed saving, and a good mistake needed making. Maybe you need the same thing, or something to feel, to race through your blood and remind you you're here. To open your eyes and look around and see the sky when you're underground. I didn't plan it, but that's the life, and I'm finally feeling alive. It's not right, but it's mine, and it's finally something to feel.
Now, please welcome Tony Award winner and chairman of the Actors Fund, Brian Stokes Mitchell.
Hey everybody! Applause, that sounds so good! That's just the best sound in the world. I don't want you to think that I can't live without an audience, but I feel obligated to tell you that I have been singing out my window for the better part of the last 18 months to random people on the street. So it's great to see everybody gathered together. Hello, all you beautiful Broadway lovers. It is so good to see all of you. That's not the only thing I've been busy with. As chairman of the Actors Fund, I have had the privilege of witnessing firsthand how this remarkable community of artists, technicians, musicians,
executives came together to make sure that the most vulnerable members of the community were looked after during the single most challenging time in the history of our industry. I have been incredibly moved by the outpouring of support that we've received, and everyone's collective efforts have allowed the Actors Fund to distribute more than $22.5 million in direct financial assistance since March of 2020. I know so many of you are people to thank personally for that, who have contributed to Stars in the House and all of the other programs and things that you have seen online as well. So thank you, all of you, for being a part of the Actors Fund. Of course, the heroism that we've witnessed right here in New York City extends well beyond the theater district. So I want to take a moment right now to acknowledge some people that kept our city functioning and going and moving throughout our darkest days. We couldn't have gotten to this glorious moment without each and every one of them. Can we have a huge shout out to all of the first responders and essential workers? And now, from Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera, the longest running show in Broadway history, which will resume performances on October 22nd. 3 past Phantoms will join the current one on a single stage for the first time. Please welcome Norm Lewis,
Caress you, hear it, feel it, strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. Can make our song take flight. Help me make the music of the
From the brand new musical, Mrs. Doubtfire, starting performances October 21st at the Stephen Sondheim Theater. Please welcome Annalise Scarpacci, Jake Ryan Flynn, and Avery Sell.
How's everybody doing? Oh, this is crazy. Just a few seconds, please. Who's ready for Broadway to come back? I don't know. Who wants
Who's
to
cried already?
Who has a good joke? I don't know. Wow, this is insane. I'm so happy that you all came out here today to support Broadway and our world coming back. The arts are very needed in this world. Here we go. Oh God, did you see that?
What's wrong?
They were laughing. That's good, isn't it? No, it's awful. Can't you see what's happening here? Mom has made Dad disappear and found someone that she thinks can replace him.
What?
Like it or not, we're gonna share the house with a creepy old lady in a hideous blouse who's gonna move in and slowly she'll erase him. Well, this was not supposed to happen. This is just a bunch of crap, and no one asked if I would go along. All at once, the adults have spoken. Now I'm a kid in a home that's broken, 'cause they can't fix all that they did wrong. So this is my life. Isn't this just great? Isn't this just swell? What the
together.
What if it's me who made this mess? I should have smiled a lot more and cried a little less. Am I the reason why they split forever? No, it's all them. They're the issue. Her and him, and don't it piss you off? I think that we should all rebel. If this is our life, doesn't it make you wanna scream and yell? What the hell? This whole thing sucks more than a little. The way they put us in the middle. What the hell? Why can't parents be more parental? Right? Instead of totally mental. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What is it?
See what's different here on the wall. All the pictures with Dad.
She replaced them all.
It's just us and her, not 5 but 4. Does it mean we're not a family anymore? This was not supposed to happen. This is just a bunch of crap, and I don't think that this is fair at all. There's no way Bobby is seeing this through and letting some woman who smells like stew come in here and tell us what to do. She knows it won't end well. What the hell?
And now, a playwright with a soon-to-open new play, Thoughts of a Colored Man. Please welcome this Queens-born man making his Broadway debut, Keenan Scott II.
How's everybody doing today? This is truly an honor to be here. To be a native New Yorker from Queens. To be in the middle of Times Square today is truly, truly amazing. I've seen these billboards and Broadway marquees my whole life, never imagining that I would be on one of them. So it's truly an honor. It's truly an honor to welcome back Broadway on a new page and a new day and a different Broadway that we haven't seen before. So thank you for being a part of that. Now, 15 years ago, when I first started writing Thoughts of a Colored Man in large, I didn't see myself reflected in American theater. I wondered where were the characters that looked like me, sounded like me, and lived in the communities where I lived. I wanted to be seen, so I figured I would write it. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you some of the cast of our phenomenal ensemble. We have Tony-nominated actor from Scottsboro Boys, Forrest McClendon. We have 3-time Grammy-nominated singer and actor that you can catch right now on a hit show to shine, Luke James. And last but not least, Grammy-nominated singer and actor, which you probably know from The Wire, 90210, and movies like The Red Tails, Tristan Matt Wilde.
How's everybody doing today? So, we're actually supposed to do something about our play today, right?
No. I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should do something about play.
I mean, I don't want to give too much away. But
Forget that. Let's talk about that time. Tell them about that time.
which time?
When you used to be nice.
All right. Y'all, I used to be nice.
Man, tell them how nice.
Nice like Jordan fadeaway nice. Yo, when I stepped on the court, stars would align, the world stopped spinning, gravity would cease, and I appeared to jump higher. Yo, the angle on my phone was nothing less than this Vinci sketch of the ideal man. Man, yo, I used to be nice.
Man, how nice.
Yo, I wasn't fast, but I was quick, right? My defenses were well equipped and my assists, crisp. Yo,
Since birth I was chosen. I used to part defenses like Moses. Due to my vision, I can envision a player's position even before he was positioned. I was conditioned. My no looks were textbook, and all the scouts knew I was off the hook. Look, my crossovers would leave my opponents on pause and would cause every crowd to go, oh, damn, nigga, I used to be nice. Yo, I used to pin shots on backboards, never bored, and when I scored, I transformed into something that wasn't human. Who would have thought that fate would be my ruin? By a man so envious of my game, his aim was me. And when I heard the stamp of my knee, everything was silent. I could no longer hear the crowd on my team. Just all my years of work deteriorated with my dream. So I just laid on the floor. 4 minutes left, fourth quarter, no water. Just a jersey drenched in sweat. Regrets are trying to dunk on them. No need to ask why. It's just the hand I was dealt. No sleeves, I couldn't cheat, defeat didn't taste good. But man, I used to be nice. Yo, nice like Jordan fadeaway nice. Yo, when I stepped on the court, stars would align, the world stopped spinning, gravity would cease, and I appeared to jump higher. Man, yo, I used to be nice. Thank you.
Let's give it up for him one more time. So be sure to come to see us. Our preview starts October 1st, and box office is currently open. So thank you. So now, from the 12-time Tony Award-nominated musical about to reopen at Broadway's L'Enfontaine Theater, please put your hands together for Nkeki Obi Melekwe and Tina Turner in Tina.
Prisoner of your love, entangled in your web, hot whispers in the night. I'm captured by your spell. Oh yes, I'm touched by the show of emotion. Should I be fractured by your lack of devotion? Should I? Should I? Be good to me. That's how it's got to be now. 'Cause I don't have no use for what you lose to call true. And you better be good to me. And I think it's also right that we don't need to fight, 'cause we stand face to face. Present your case, and yes, I know you keep telling me that you love me, and I really do want to believe you. But did you think I just accept you in blind faith? Sure, baby, I can need to please you, but you better be good to me. That's how it's got to be now. 'Cause I don't have no time for your overloaded lies, and you better be good to me. So hard, baby, good to me. And you know, I don't understand what's your plan, but you can be good to me. Well, I can feel, I surely cannot see. Why can't you be good to me? Why can't you be good to me? Let me hear. Why can't you be good to me? Let me hear. Why can't you be good What you say? Why can't you be good to me? Be good to me.
October 8th, I better see you there.
Thank you, guys!
Reopening at the Broadhurst Theater on October 21st, please welcome the cast of the 15-time Tony-nominated musical, Jagged Little Pill.
What's up?
So good to see all these faces! Are you guys having fun? Enjoying this?
How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? How about breathing it all one at a time?
welcome the star of the highly anticipated Diana the Musical, Ms. Gina Duvall. Joined by the show's ensemble and its composer, the Grammy Award-winning Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Mr. David Bryan.
I offer my goodbyes without compromise, a princess moving on. Beyond the palace staffs, beyond the photographs, a fairy tale come and gone. All I shall do again, stand in a queue again, here's to not making news. A mother full of pride, her prince is by her side, her life finally hers to choose. And I choose happiness, I choose a fresh new start, I choose whatever lies ahead. If I can carry on, stay calm and sink, if I devote my soul to every child in need, Queen bestows her grace and places me in charge to represent the crowd. And as in a large, I'll be the endless rose, the shining night. I'll light the world. But how does one begin to shed her royal skin, be better than before? She discards her past and all that she's amassed, set free, she'll do even more. I choose happiness, I choose a fresh new start, I choose whatever lies ahead. I'll have another child, I've answered to my prayer, perhaps a baby girl, or that yet again. If child steps aside and lets my will young reign, then all this suffering will not have been in vain. You take the night as mine, my soul mine, and I light the world. I'll light the world. Thank you so much. We are the cast of Diana. We'll be on Broadway November 2nd. See you there.
Wow, 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 what an amazing event this has been, right? Today you heard Broadway shows that were longest running, new Broadway shows, Broadway plays. There's something for everybody. But I hate to be the bad guy, I'm telling you that it's coming to an end. Sorry, but bunch of them have to go back to their shows because they have matinees. So it's not too late for you to either go to their box offices or go to the TKTS booth and grab a ticket for today. Why not start today, right? I want to give a thank you to the Broadway League, to Playbill, to Times Square Alliance, our title sponsor, Prudential, and all of our magnificent performers. Now, today's band is led by our musical director, Kenny Seymour. I also want to give a thank you to the Music Performance Trust Fund for providing today's live music. You guys, stand up and take a bow, musicians! Without them, none of this is possible. And most of all, we want to thank you all for coming out. You're now standing in the sun, sweating, but you're still here with us. The theater is about you. It's always been about you. It is for you. All of the artists you saw today are hoping that you're going to share a moment with them in a Broadway theater because their stories are about you. Going to a Broadway show, let me tell you, is an experience you'll never forget. Whether it's your first one, your 10th one, some people have been to seeing Wicked maybe like 40 times in their lives. I mean, going to Broadway revives us, revives the human spirit. So I encourage you, if you have not, or if you're doubting it, there's safe protocols in place for you to enjoy a Broadway show today and for the rest of time, because we ain't going nowhere. So I'm grateful that y'all showed up, and I speak on behalf of everyone who performed today when I say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to close us out, please welcome all 6 wives of Hunger. Featuring the stars of 6, Adriana Hicks, Andrea Mackison, Abby Mueller, Brittany Mack, Samantha Pauly, and Anna Uzele.
We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crown and glory for 5 more minutes. We're 6. All right, I got this. All right, let's go. What a shame that my face, it cost me the crown. So I moved to the house of Honor in my hometown. His friends were super arty. I showed him how to party. Now on my tour of pressure, everybody gets stripped. Music man tried it on, but I was like, so I thought, who needs him? I can give it a try. I learned everything. Now all I do is sing, and I'll do that till I die. Heard all about these rockin' chicks. Love every song in each remix. So I went out and found them. He laid down an album. Now I don't even know. I Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. But we wanna say before we drop